Hey, one more thing before you go. What happens when a foul-mouthed hockey player turned golfer returns to the green after nearly 30 years?
And what if the sequel to one of the most beloved sports comedies of all time actually delivers?
Well, we're going to find out this week in Over the Teacup Sunday with Michael and Diane. We tee off with a deep dive into Happy Gilmore 2, the long-awaited Netflix sequel that brings Adam Sandler back as the short-tempered legend that we all grew up quoting. Well, Diane and I already grew up when
I'm
he was
Adam
around.
Sandler's age, so whatever. From outrageous cameos to heartfelt moments, the film blends slapstick with soul as Happy returns to golf to fund his daughter's ballet dreams.
It was directed by Kyle Newacek and co-written by Sandler and Tim Hurley. The movie reunites original cast favorites like Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin, Ben Stiller, Hal, and Julie Bowen, Virginia Bennett, while introducing new faces like Bad Bunny, Benny Safdie, and Sandler's own daughters, Sadie and Sonny. This isn't just a sequel, it's a comeback, it's a tribute, and it's a reminder that sometimes the most ridiculous stories are the ones we need the most. I'm your host, Michael Hurst. I'm here with my lovely wife and co-host right beside me this
once.
time, Diane.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to One More Thing Before You Go, Over the Teacup Sunday. Hey, Diane.
Hey, Michael.
Beside each other.
For once.
For once. Normally we do this in separate rooms, and we decided to try it like this. We're changing things up. We warned you. We warned them.
We did. We said there were going to be some different things going on, so
we're going to change some things around, and we're going to fix it.
It's still a work in progress, but at least we're in the same room.
It is. I mean, look, we're beside each other all the time anyway.
Yeah,
We're at the dinner table. We're on the couch watching TV.
Watching movies.
We go to the movies.
Yep.
We, go out to eat. We're beside each other.
Beside each other.
We might as well be beside each other now.
Right. It was weird not being beside each other.
It was weird. That's weird. Now, our next version is going to be on the couch.
Yes. That's where I'm most comfortable.
That'll be the next version. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll be in our pajamas. And then.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that.
Okay. I'll probably be in my underwear eating oatmeal. That'll be all right.
Okay, let's not do that.
Don't do
Let's
that.
not go that far. No. But PJs. I like the PJs idea.
Well, let's get this.
Okay.
In this episode, we unpack how Happy Gilmore 2 honors the original while carving out its own path.
Which cast members returned and which ones stole the show.
Why nostalgia works and when it doesn't.
The emotional weight behind Virginia's shocking fate.
And what this sequel says about the legacy, laughter, and letting go. But we have to say a couple of things beforehand just to be on the safe side because, let's tell them. You tell them.
Disclosure, right? Listen up, everybody. From now on, starting with this episode, when we talk about TV shows or movies or whatever, we are going to be talking in detail. It's been so difficult to talk about these things without really talking about them. But we don't want to give away spoilers. So, spoiler alert, every single episode when we talk about a show or a movie, we will be giving spoilers.
We're going to get down and dirty.
Please, if you haven't seen these and you don't want spoilers, don't watch it yet. Go watch the show or the movie and then come back and watch our episode, please.
Because we got to get down and dirty with this stuff, right?
We can't just talk about it without talking about it.
Exactly. Can't just talk. Are you talking to me? No. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to them.
Talking to them. Not me.
Not you.
Not me.
Talk to you enough.
But yes. So, disclaimer, if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to get some spoilers. Yes. If you have seen, but at the same time, look, we all know Happy Gilmore. We know Adam Sandler. So there's going to be a lot of this stuff that you already know and you go, I expected that.
Yeah, because there's, people have probably watched the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I will tell you, we have been Adam Sandler fans for like many, many, many moon.
Yes.
Couple
since SNL.
Yes. A couple of the screenwriting conferences that we did in Las Vegas a number of years ago, we had Adam Sandler's, one of his execs on staff, actually. That came out and took pitches from some of our screenwriters that were out there.
Yes, he did.
So we have a little connection there, kind of, sort of. Maybe.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, yeah. He was with them. He still may be with them. If
he
he's
sees
pretty
this,
loyal.
he's going to be like, I don't remember you guys at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Or either that or he'll go, oh, those weirdos. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Well, first of all, what were your first impressions of the sequel? Did it like go with the hype? Because it was really it was hyped up quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
So, to be honest, within the first 10 minutes, I almost stopped watching it. I was like, nope, I'm out. I can't do this because, and I mean, I understood. It's funny and it's not funny. It's ridiculous, but yeah, Virginia, Julie Bowen's character.
Well, before we give that away, I'll give you my opinion.
Okay. Well, I didn't really say why I almost stopped watching it, but go ahead.
Well, I expected there was going to be some changes, a little bit of changes. And in the beginning of the show, what we see is you see Adam Sandler, but you see Adam Sandler like obviously in the future, obviously with Virginia, obviously with how many kids they have?
I think they end up having
They got 3 boys and a girl.
Is it 3 boys and a girl or 4 boys and a girl? I think it's 4. We should know this.
We should know this. It's got 3 boys. Yeah, 3 boys and a girl.
I think they had 5. I think they had 4 boys and a girl. But anyway.
Well, either 3 or 4 boys. So, hey, we didn't give that one away. That'll be a surprise to you.
Go watch it and tell us.
So, so it was interesting to see the fact that obviously it's a number of years later because the boys and the girl, they've grown up.
Well, they go through them having each kid, sort of.
Yeah,
in a really very, very, very quick
briefly.
montage.
Yeah. So this is a number of years later. Mm-hmm. So then it comes down to like what really both of us kind of went like, what the hell?
I was not happy for a few minutes. I was very unhappy for a few minutes. I thought, I can't watch this. I can't watch the rest of this.
We're going to spring it. How do you feel about the decision to kill off Virginia, Julie Bowen, in the opening?
Yeah. Okay, so we've since come up with, along with our daughter Nicole, come up with what we think they should have done instead of the way they did it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think we need to give away the way they did it because it is very shocking. And kind of, in a roundabout way, it's a little comical. But anyway, yeah, she ends up dead in the first, 10 minutes of the show.
Now we see her, although we do see her throughout the show.
She comes in and out a little bit as, talking to him. So, and I understand that. I feel like there was different ways they could have done it and maybe not have killed her off, but still had that same, her death spirals, obviously, the family. So they had to have that. But I think that she could have been very, very sick with cancer or something.
Could have had something,
She could have had something else happen so that maybe at the end she's still alive.
And look, it's what we see is the fact that he got what he wanted. He got the perfect life. He's got the picket fence. He's got the kids. He's got the big house. He's got notoriety. He's got fame.
Money.
Money. Mm-hmm. You see, he's happy. He's on tour. He's won 6 gold jackets, and he's really embraced the golf.
Yeah.
Is what he's done.
Yeah.
And I think that from that perspective, it's you kind of see, wow, he did evolve. But then this happens, and it kind of puts him in a spiral.
Well, I think like all movies, they can't, you can't continue with the good. I mean, something has to happen, right? That's always in every movie. Something happens to change everything. So that's fine. I get that you had to do that. And that, it's a metaphor for life in general. Life is never perfect. So I understand that. I don't know. I feel like they could have done it a different way. But I did continue to watch it. And really, really, I can say I really, really liked it. I liked the entire movie.
I think that it moves along very quickly.
Yeah, it does.
And what we see is, just like Adam Sandler always does, there's a lot of returning characters.
There's a lot of returning characters.
Which brought the nostalgia in, which, it brought the opportunity for us to kind of see. Adam Sandler is one of those individuals, if you're an Adam Sandler fan, you have known this. he brings a group of actors along with him. He doesn't just leave them in the dust.
I love that about him. I do.
Which he does. I mean, there's one actor that basically has a very non-speaking cameo, but we won't get into that just because it goes down a different road.
Because we don't know the reason.
We don't know the reason.
We speculate on the reason. We don't know the reason, so we're not going to really talk about that. But they also have new characters too.
Well,
or new, I guess. Well, no, there's some characters that are throughout the movie, and then there's more cameo type things.
And what I mean, crap. What I should have looked at before we did anything was how long ago was that? How long ago was the original? That's 20 years ago.
It was not. It was. We were talking about it when we were watching it. It was 94 because Nikki was 2 years old.
Yeah, it was 1994.
Yeah, 1994. Sorry, I'm gonna fix
so
this.
from 1994. See, this is the benefit of having Diane next to me is when my hair messes up.
Is it a benefit? Is that the word? I don't know. It might be more like nitpicky. I don't know.
At least she didn't wash my face. So, or do my mom used to do?
That's what I was doing.
Lick her finger.
No, stop. And side note, any mom or grandma who's still doing that, please stop.
But yes,
gross.
But yeah, I mean, I like the fact that they brought all these people along with them. So what you see is the same group of people. So what you see where Adam Sandler still knows all these people, and that in real life, we have friends that are 20, 30 years old, 40. I won't say 40 or 50
that we've known for 30 or 40 years,
60 years old.
Okay, not you or not me, you,
but
yes, I love that. I mean, I can't really think of anyone else in the business that does that except for him.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's not as much as he does. There are a couple that actually do they have a good group of people that they're continuing. And we're talking about not just like a part two or part one, part two, where obviously you bring back the same characters.
Well, right, no.
But he brings the same individuals across numerous movies, no matter what he's doing.
I mean, the Grown Ups movies, obviously, Grown Ups 1, Grown Ups 2, but a lot of them were not in this movie, but
they were in other movies.
Some of them have been in all of them.
In all the movies, yeah. And I hear they had cameos. Eminem was in there. Travis Kelce was there. I can't believe Travis Kelce did what he did. I cannot believe that Travis Kelce did what he did.
I loved it.
But he was having fun, right?
You could tell he was having fun.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Bad Bunny, and who nailed it. And,
oh, my God. Okay, let me just say, I don't know much about Bad Bunny. I've seen him sing a couple times. I'm not really that much into his music, as I guess he is more of a rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
But everything I see him in as an actor, and when he was on SNL, I loved him.
Yeah.
And I love him in this.
He's got, I loved him when he was in Bullet Train.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, pfft.
Like, that's the first time I actually had seen him like in a movie from that. I think it was his first major movie.
He's really good.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
I mean, he's really good.
So, do you think he nailed it?
Oh, absolutely.
Who do you think anybody felt out of place?
No.
Everybody was convenient. And the golf, I mean, he's got...
Everyone made sense.
Every golf legend for the last 50 years up there and, retired and the whole bit, which I thought was really honorable for Adam Sandler to bring to the show because he brought all these golf legends. Oh, Tiger Woods wasn't there. No. But he's got a whole room full of them.
John Daly had a fairly large role in this, and he's really funny.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing was really good. It was good with all of that. So you see a lot of golf legends.
Yeah.
So even if you're a golf nut, not just an Adam Sandler nut, but you like golf, you see all these Lee Trevino and
Scotty. I don't know golf that well, but I know I knew a lot of the guys.
Scotty Scheffler. Yes,
right?
and I mean
he had a pretty big part.
He did,
and he did great.
So they had old and new, so it was pretty cool. Right. What do you think about Happy's journey? Is it more emotional this time? How the theme of grief and redemption, work for you?
For sure, more emotional this time.
I think, more human. I think we always see him as crazy wacko.
He was. I don't feel like the crazy wacko part of him was really in this that much.
It was there just enough to remind us
of who he was.
But
Yeah.
but then you kind of see an evolution with him even in the show where he
Right.
kind of goes, you know,
Which is good. I think
Yeah.
I think we all needed to see that. I think and he probably knew that too. He probably thought if I try to go 30, how old is she going to be? 33. If I go 33 years later, and I'm still, and Happy Gilmore's still the same Happy Gilmore, that people are going to be turned off.
People are going to turn off with it.
So I think he did a great job.
Well, and realistically, it's one of those things where you kind of, when you look at the transformation anyway, you kind of say, okay, I understand that. So I think that the grief, I understand that because when you lose somebody, especially the way she was lost, it's kind of one of those things you kind of, it's hard to get over, number one. But then he redeemed himself. He finally kind of stepped over. In fact, I like how even he and Shooter Gavin.
Oh yeah, I was happy to see that the relationship with him and Shooter, not right off the bat. I mean, kind of into the movie more. They had their same 33-year feud going on in for part of the movie, but then I just loved it. I loved it.
Well, I think that do you think the sequel balanced comedy and like heart effectively, or did it lean too hard on nostalgia? It's like Stick. We just did Stick the other day. The last time we were talking about anything with the Apple series with Owen Wilson. And what we saw in that is, even there, Owen Wilson had evolved from the normal wacko, crazy, bumbly.
There was still some of it.
He's still some of it, but
Yeah.
it really wasn't over the top like he normally is. So you see an evolution with these individuals that are kind of saying, well, I'm growing up now.
Right.
And I need to start acting more this way.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have liked it as much seeing them in their wackiness so much.
And I think that obviously you have heart with this.
Yeah.
You see, you go, I feel sorry for that. I understand that. It breaks my heart that this happened or that happened, and I understand how the kids feel. I understand how he feels, kind of a thing. I think in regard to like the nostalgia part of it, I think with that, he kept true to the form that, he still was, grandma this and grandma that. This is for you, grandma, and it's kind of a thing. And then,
for his wife.
And his wife. And he turned in from that to his wife. I like how they brought in some new characters also for some of the individuals that had passed.
Yeah.
Some of the original cast members that were no longer there.
Yeah.
And they brought that into the picture as well. So you get a little taste of that. So I think the nostalgia part of it from that perspective was amazing. It was outstanding because he honored those individuals. He didn't leave them out.
It is heavy on nostalgia. It is very heavy on, but I don't think it was too much.
I don't think it was too much either.
I think he needed to be with it being more than 30 years since the movie.
Well, exactly, and again, the honor. He honored the individuals that weren't there anymore. He didn't just forget them or leave them out like they never existed, kind of a thing. So, which I thought was pretty cool. Then, of course, we have the villain. The villain.
Who is that guy anyway?
He's the maxi golf guy.
No, but who's the actor? I mean, I recognize most everybody in this movie, but I didn't really recognize him.
I looked him up, and I really don't know him that well. He doesn't have a lot of stuff.
Well, he makes a good villain because I wanted to come through the screen and smack him.
He makes a really good villain.
He's awful.
What happens is there's a new type of golf. This guy tries to bring Adam Sandler into, or Happy Gilmore, basically, and Happy tells him,
Well, he claims, which I guess I could see it if I don't know if he was lying or not, but he claims that his idea came from Happy being Happy Gilmore being who he was and the way he golfed. That this guy came up with this idea of creating this different kind of golf game.
And there's a connection that does come back to that. I think I'll leave that one secret.
Yeah.
There is a connection that does come back to that. But he starts this thing, he calls it maxi golf. And he starts I say manufacturing, but he doesn't manufacture. What he does is he recruits It's probably a better word. A bunch of these individuals, including Osment.
Haley Joel
Osment is in it, and Haley Joel Osment is this arrogant little. I'll be honest, he's an arrogant little turd who
I was about to say it.
thinks he knows everything.
Yeah.
And, he comes on and basically he's part of this, villain crew to take down golf. So the original tour that he was on where everything needed to be counted on, his grandma was going to lose her house and, this and this and this. When he comes back to golf, so he can put his daughter through, she wants to go to ballet school in France. It's kind of the thing is I can't let my daughter down, so he comes back on tour.
Right. For the PGA Tour.
The PGA Tour.
Right.
And ironically enough, he comes back and he didn't lose he didn't lose his touch. And I think that
well, he had to get it back because after Virginia dies, it takes him he stops. He
stopped doing
completely quits. So he did have to come back to, but that was pretty funny too.
Yeah, he had to come back and practice. But
when he goes to that golf course and starts getting his game back a little bit, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. So yeah, it from the villain perspective. Now, instead of the PGA being it where everybody didn't want to accept him as a real golfer because he was hitting things with a hockey stick,
right.
The world has come to accept him as a golfer that golfs with something like a hockey stick.
And really became one of the favorites.
Yeah, become one of the favorites. Everybody respected him. Then all of a sudden, in comes the villain for maxi golf, and he challenges him to 7 rounds of golf, a bizarre golf. I golfed. I don't golf anymore because of my health, but I was a golfer, and so it takes and destroys the traditional version of golf.
Right.
Is what it does.
Right.
So everybody's behind him to win this because they're all going golf. The deal was if I win, you lose. This becomes the new golf.
Right.
Kind of a
just
thing.
wipes out all the PGA, all the regular golf that everybody's always known. This would be the new golf.
Exactly. Yeah. So it works. So anyway, I think that the fact that they brought this in, it wasn't necessarily him before everything was on the line. He had to win the PGA Tour in order for him to save his mom's house or his grandma's house. And in this particular case, it's to save golf.
Yes, and
and
sending
send his daughter to
France.
For ballet school.
Right. So that's what it started out to be, and it was still that. But then it became this bigger thing where the whole knowing regular golf, as everybody knows it, was being threatened.
All for So he obviously he does his thing. So I think from that perspective, I love the fact that Shooter McGavin returns.
Yes.
And they end up bonding.
Yeah.
And again, we gave spoilers, so
that was great.
I love the fact that they ended up bonding, and realistically, these guys obviously look older. Right? We all look older.
All of us look older.
But it worked out really well because when they bonded, they basically saved golf together.
Yeah.
Which is pretty damn
That's
cool.
Pretty cool.
And he gets to send his daughter off to France, to Paris.
Yep.
To visiter le Paris.
Yep.
So anyway, do you think it was everything your fans hoped for? What was your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think once you see the whole thing, yes. The first 10 minutes is like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Why? I was very upset. But no, I think in general, overall, it's very good. I think it's just like the first one. It's a rewatchable movie over and over.
Yeah, we rewatched Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, we rewatched Happy Gilmore, which we had seen over the years anyway. Every once in a while, we watch it. For me personally, there's very few movies that I watch more than once.
Yeah.
But this, I would watch this one again.
And what do you think Happy Gilmore 2 says about aging and legacy and second chances? I personally, I think that he talks about, yes, we all get older, but we always have second chances. This podcast, One More Thing Before You Go, is about the opportunity for second chances and
Yep.
redefining your purpose. And
Yep.
I think in this particular case, he redefined his purpose a little bit
Yep.
because it wasn't just about himself anymore. It wasn't just about me.
Right.
Like it was in the first one. I got to win for this.
Mm-hmm.
It was not only for himself,
It was for everybody.
but it was for everybody. But I think he also regained something in himself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He definitely,
Yeah.
because he was at rock bottom.
Yeah.
And he brought himself back. So,
If you could rewrite one scene or add a cameo, would you think it'd be anything? What would you add?
well, I'd have to rewrite the way that she died. I think
Well, I kind of understand. I think I understand why, because if she would have died a different way, it may not even put him on a spiral to the rock bottom.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Kind of a
considering
thing.
the way, yes, I can see that.
So I think that it.
But
it
what
kinda
if
needed-
she what if they were just raising them, trying to get the money together because the medical costs were so high, and she was like in the hospital and cancer treatments, and they lost their insurance or something like that, and then that's why he was doing it.
Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe.
I'll get over it.
Yeah, we.
I just don't like that she's dead.
Well, and then again, she shows up.
She
so
does. She shows
it's not
up
like she
throughout.
disappears completely because we ended up seeing her
And
again.
she seems fine.
Yeah,
So,
and
whatever.
everything, and you still see some of the same goofy stuff and so forth. But now his kids are involved as well, and I think that works. And then cameos. Do you think anybody else needed to be a cameo in there? He pretty much covered cameos.
I think he
man.
covered. I can't think of anybody that was missing. I don't feel like
Tiger Woods should have been in there.
Tiger. It would have been nice to see Tiger Woods in that.
Yeah,
I don't know why he wasn't, but
I think Tiger Woods should have been there.
who knows?
So I think if all Happy Gilmore 2
Right.
reminds us that comedy isn't just about laughs. It's about legacy. It's about friendship. It's about family.
And that even the most absurd characters can carry the weight of grief, growth, and redemption.
Yeah, and whether you're a diehard Sandler fan or just here for the nostalgia, this sequel proves that some stories are worth revisiting, even if they come up with a few shanked shots and surprise cameos. Which I like the surprise cameos.
I did too. I loved it. Sometimes, the most unexpected comeback begins with just one more thing before you go.
Bada boom. Well, that's a wrap. On that note, I hope you found inspiration, motivation, and some new perspectives to take with you.
And if you enjoyed this conversation, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us. It really helps us continue bringing incredible stories and insights.
And if you want to watch this episode, head over to the YouTube channel, catch this full video version.
We'd love to hear from you. If you have questions, show ideas, or think you'd make a great guest, reach out and let's connect. This show thrives because of this amazing community, and we appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of it.
So until next time, have a great day, an even better week, and thank you for tuning in to One More Thing Before You Go.